Hi, this is Mikelat from Building Aspirations, where we provide inspirational and motivational programs, coaching, and consulting to help small businesses grow. We think you can be so much more productive in your life and in your business, and we provide you tips and strategies on how to do that. And this video is going to help you be super productive. I'm going to provide you as quickly as I can 7 tips on how to be more productive. But don't leave early, because tip number 7 is kind of the most important one. Number 1, start with the end in mind. What are you trying to do? And if you're doing something that doesn't connect with that end goal, then don't do it. Stop. Well, how do you decide how to do that? Number 2 is focus. Focus. Now, I know this is easy to say, but kind of hard to do. Oh, look at that thing over there. Oh, look at that thing over there. Oh, you get distracted by shiny things. We all do. What you need to do is you need to fight that as best you can. Just maintain focus and focus on what you're trying to do. Keep the end in mind. Number 3, delegate. If something is not worth your time, you know what? Give it to somebody else. I don't change my own oil. I could, but you know what? I don't. Because if I changed my own oil on my car, it would take me, 5-10 times as long as it takes me to go to the oil change place. Well, there's so many things in your small business too. It's like, are you a graphic artist? Well, perhaps not. Well, then hire a graphic artist to do the graphic art work. You might be able to do it yourself, but you know what? It's going to take you 10 times as long. So delegate. Number 4, ignore. You don't need to do everything. You can totally ignore some stuff. How many emails do you get a day that says, oh, super critically important, the world will explode if you ignore this? No, just ignore stuff. And if you know it, think back to 1 and 2. If you remember the end in mind and you stay focused, you can ignore stuff. 5, choose not to do stuff. I'm just going to not do it. And there's some things that might be important in your life, but you know what? You don't have to do them, even if they are important. Figure out whatever that looks like for you, and don't do stuff if you think that it's not important. Number 6, know your limits. Studies have actually been done that there are negative returns for overwork, and it's somewhere between hours 10 and 12 in a single day. That if you work too long in a single day, you'll actually have negative productivity. You'll start making mistakes. And it doesn't work. Now, what the limit is, that's up for you to decide. But some of you don't take vacations, some of you work on the weekends, some of you work through the night. You need to decide, maybe you can tap into some of the other things and, maybe delegate the stuff that you're doing late at night or on the weekend. And remember tip number 7, I promised you this was the most important one. Write it down. Write down your tasks. Write down your goals. To-do lists, task lists, goal sheets, business plans, whatever that looks like for you. A very comprehensive study was done of all the U.S. presidents a while ago and looked into commonalities in their leadership style and their traits and their education. And they all did one thing early on in the day. They wrote down what their tasks were for the day. Now, everybody did it a little differently. George Washington did it with quill pen, and President Clinton did it while putting. He recited the information to his chief of staff. But they all did it. And this is if it works for U.S. presidents and it's worked for hundreds of years, maybe there's something to this thing. So let me review these 7 tips real quick. Number 1, focus on the end in mind. Number 2, don't lose your focus. Number 3, delegate. Number 4, ignore some stuff. Number 5, don't do everything. Number 6, know your limits. And number 7, write it down. I hope I provided you a little bit of help on how to be more successful in your life and your business. And if you would love some more Aspirations mentoring, I would love for you to visit us at buildingaspirations.com and learn a little bit about our program. There's a link in the box just below this video. And also, we would love to stay in touch with you. You could subscribe to our channel to learn when we're releasing new videos, and you can also connect with us on our email newsletter. That subscription link is in the box below this video as well. This is Mark Mikelat from Building Aspirations, wishing you greater productivity in your life and your business. Thanks for listening.